Hi everyone, I'm Kim Kieber, FCSS Outcome Measures Trainer, and this video is to welcome you and introduce you to our volunteer income tax data collection tools. We've been using these tools for the last few years, which has been awesome, and last year I believe we had 36 FCSS programs report. This information is proving to be quite useful and valuable at both the local level and at the provincial level. And we are using it to be able to better tell our story about the impact this specific program is having in our communities around poverty reduction and economic self-sufficiency. So thank you to everyone who has used them and who is planning to continue to use them. Also, just want to clarify that we are using this to capture information based on a calendar year. So we know that there are a number of folks who will bring in their taxes for multiple years. So because of that, we aren't tracking based on tax year per se, but on calendar year. So I just also want to let you know there are a number of videos demonstrating how to use each of the tools we've created. And that includes, there's a registration form, there's an Excel data collection tool, a volunteer survey, and a program summary report that can help you document the results of that volunteer survey. And the videos are numbered to correspond to the numbers in the titles of the electronic version of all these different resources that have been sent to you. Want to let you know that using these tools is not mandatory. So if you already have tools that are working for you and you like them, feel free to continue to use them. It would just mean that your community's data won't be rolled up provincially. That being said, we of course are hoping that everybody will use them so that we can get the most accurate data on the impact this program is having around the province. If you are new to using the tools, I highly encourage you to watch all the videos, as they will help you immensely in understanding how to use the tools accurately and ensure that your data can be rolled up provincially. So unfortunately, if the tools aren't used correctly, we cannot include your data. Even if you're not new to using the tools, rewatching a couple of the videos again, especially videos number 5 and number 6 on how to properly use the Excel spreadsheet, will help ensure that your data can be included in the provincial aggregation. If you are struggling or unsure on how to use these tools, please contact your outcome measures trainer, as she should be able to help you. And the contact info for your outcomes trainer is in video number 2. So I thought I'd give you a bit of background as to why we're using these tools. So through the FCSS outcome measurement process and the FCSS measures bank, we realized that we weren't really able to easily capture the significant impact some of our programs are having on poverty reduction and economic self-sufficiency. So we started looking for an alternative, which led us to Greenview FCSS, who were already collecting a lot of this data. So they graciously allowed us to take what they were doing, modify it a little bit, and share it with all of you. And High River FCSS and Claresholm FCSS have also helped in fine-tuning a lot of the resources. So a huge, huge thank you goes out to those folks. The intention of these tools is to allow us to collect information on the amount of money that is coming back into our communities as a direct result of people filing their taxes. And we are only collecting data that is readily available at the time of filing the tax return. Things like GST, GIS, and all those things that are available as soon as the return is filed. So things we aren't tracking, for example, OAS or old age security. Once someone receives this benefit, they will continue to receive this benefit even if they do not file their taxes. So we aren't tracking that. There are also a lot of benefits that people can apply for and receive after they've filed their taxes, but we would have to follow up with them a couple months later to find out how much money they received. And the logistics of that would be very challenging, to say the least. So we aren't tracking those things. And some folks, if asked if we're going to start tracking the carbon tax rebate, which I believe is now called the Climate Action Incentive. So just so you know, that amount of money is shown as a credit in the final refund or tax owing section on the return. So we're actually already tracking that there. And I want to stress that we are not trying to replace anything that the Canada Revenue Agency is doing, because this is, in most communities, their program that FCSS is operating. But we're just trying to gather some additional information so that we can demonstrate the impact this program is having in Alberta communities. So please, 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 please watch all the videos because they will help you a lot. And of course, if you have any questions after that, you can always contact your outcome measures trainer. And just a final piece, if you're going to use these tools and you want to make sure that your data will be aggregated with the other data from around the province, it is critical that you use the tools as described in these videos. If you think you want to change these tools, in the videos, it tells you the only places you can do that if you want your data aggregated. So I think that's about it for the introduction. Again, just thank you so much to everybody who has already used these tools. The information it's providing is proving to be very valuable for the province. And it's just really appreciated that you're taking the time and effort to do that. So thanks everybody. And remember, if you have any questions, make sure you ask. Thanks. Bye.